What is going on, everyone? It is almost midnight. It is the end of February. I'm about to go to bed, but I wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about how I've just been experiencing some interesting emotions, and I felt like it was related to, my music and just kind of like being an independent artist. For one, I want to say that I am incredibly proud of myself for how consistent I have been on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, and on YouTube Shorts. Um, I've never been this consistent before in my life with social media in particular. And, I told myself that, you know, just me internally and considering everything that I've been through within the last year, I really wanted to make a change. Um, and so I'm extremely proud of myself. Earlier this year in January, I was feeling very, just in a very negative space, very hopeless space. Um, I I don't know. I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm just gonna be in this never ending cycle of like highs and lows. So, a high might be, oh, I have like a show. And a lot of my shows are all of my shows have been um, you know, coordinated and put together by me. With the help of some, community friends. Shout out to Allbirds for sponsoring both of my shows in Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to Pont City Market. Shout out to ATL. Um, but as far as like, rehearsal schedules and finding musicians and making sure the musicians get paid and, booking the same place for rehearsal, it's just, just marketing and, down to different branding things like making sure everyone have orange wristbands when they come into the show, figure out what interface I want to use people to buy tickets, which, is my website. Those are things that I did. And this is not me bragging that, oh, I did it on my own. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that I'm tired. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say I'm tired. And so that would be a high, having a sold out show. I'm a very small artist. So, 100, 115, 120 people coming to see me is, that's a thrill for me. Um, that's a high. And then having to go back to a regular full-time or part-time job where I'm like not making a lot of money is like, to me it's kind of like a low. And though I'm also thankful that I even have a during those times full-time slash part-time job, I'm happy to have those things to support myself the best way that I can. I also am, starting to feel like, is it just going to be like a cycle? Am I ever going to make it to a place where I can really do music full time? Or is it just like this endless, cyclical, I'm trying to sit crisscross applesauce and it's not working. And I don't know why I thought I would work because I've never been able to do that. Interesting. Is it going to be this forever cyclical nature of me having these highs and then having these lows and then having these highs and then having these lows when it comes to me trying to build a sustainable music career? And it's it's like wild because it's like, I do want a Grammy. That is something that I do want. I know some people feel like, oh, the Grammys don't mean anything. And like, I definitely do think that, within every industry, the higher you get, the more political things can be. Nevertheless, that is still something that I do want. That is one of my goals. And some people are like, oh, well, put it out there, it'll manifest. And it's like, well, some people are still trying to make that happen, 10, 15, 20 years later into the game. And I do want that thing to happen to and for those people if that's something that they want. Um, it's just like, I'm not even like, I don't know. I don't know if it's like capitalism, if it's money, if it's like anxiety or depression messing with my head. I don't know. But I do have moments where I'm like, do I even want to like do this? And then I just end up doing it because like my heart and my soul is in it. And I think it's just very like frustrating. It's just, yeah, it's just frustrating. Um, yeah, I don't even know what else to say. But I am very, you know, proud of myself for being consistent. Granted, I started, I guess it's been like a month and a week, I guess. So, 5 weeks, but me posting twice a week for 5 weeks on every platform, checking analytics. Um, Not only that, but, you know, I'm already done with my content planning for the month of March. And today is February 26th. So, like, to me, I'm just so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. Um, because I'm not at a point where I can do music full time yet. And so, um, I'm also like applying for jobs, and the job market is like trash. It's horrible right now. And I would be wanting to give up on that too. I just want, listen, I'll just give up. But it's like, I can't be broke. Well, I am broke, but I can't be completely broke. Like, and so like just also not giving up on that. I got an interview. I don't know if I'm gonna get the job, but I'm trying to believe in the signs that, something is on the way, something is coming. If I keep doing certain things, then I can get positive results, or I can, get the results that I want. And it's just tough. It's just tough. It's just tough. Um, and yeah, I, there have been artists in the past that have, you know, posted about them struggling, and then 5 to 10 years later, they're like not. And they're, it's, I don't know. Maybe this video was like a manifestation. I don't know. But I just wanted to come on here and just be vulnerable for a little bit, because I just felt like sharing a moment of honesty. This is not easy. This is not for the faint of heart. And yeah, I also know that like I do plan on using some, digital tools this year that will definitely help, with marketing and, doing more community building with like growing a fan base and just moving differently. I did go to school, so I did, not to say that, why did I say it like that? I did go to school, capitalism, but no, I got a degree in music business specifically. And so I want to use the things that I have learned, with that degree on myself. But a lot of it takes money. Lots of it at that. And so I'm trying to do like more small, niche things, if you will, that can help. And shout out to the people who have been subscribing. The subscribers. I feel old. The subscribers have been going up. We've been going up, and I'm so thankful, because there's billions of other YouTube channels, billions of other singers that you could have subscribed to, and you chose to subscribe to me. And so I absolutely adore and absolutely love that, because I made a commitment to myself that I almost cussed. I will not be in the same place 2 years from now. I will not be. And I am trying to do everything in my power to make sure that 2 years from now, I am not in the same place. I don't know if that means that I'm going to be in a super duper landslide far away space than where I'm at now. I don't know if I'm being a little bit different. I don't know if I'm going to be halfway. I don't know if I'm going to be, but I will not be in the same place that I am now with music, with money, with my fan base. I just won't. I refuse. I am only trying to attract and build and sustain growth. That is all I am trying to do. That's all I've been trying to do. But this year, we are just moving different. We are moving with a different kind of hustle. We are moving with a different kind of intention. And it's not necessarily that my intentions have gotten off of music. I think that, you know, um, there was something that happened last year that was completely out of my control. And so we're not going to count that because I did what I needed to do and I know that I did the right thing. And maybe I'll be able to talk about that thing on here one day, but I just, out of respect for my family, I'm not gonna do that right now. But you know, in previous years, other than that, um, you know, just going through so many different emotions and constantly being tired and not taking care of myself really, I think, prevented me from doing some things differently that I am doing now. And I don't regret that time because you know, when I look back on some of the things I have done, I'm like, wow, girl, like nothing beats a failure but a try. And damn, you've been trying, you know? So I'm very quick to forget how far I have come um, because I'm always focused on how far I have to go. And, you know, um, I just, I'm excited. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeless. I'm happy and I'm sad. Um, I am feeling everything, sometimes feeling nothing at all. Um, and yeah, maybe that was a little dark. But yeah, I'm just trying to be in a different space in the next 2 years. I turn 30 in 2 years, and um, the number 30 doesn't scare me. One thing my mom did when I was really young, because I was like, dang, I'm scared of getting old because it don't look fun. I ain't trying to do that. But she was like, she broke it down to me and she was like, you know, the opposite of aging is, you know, so aging is a privilege. Not everyone gets to see their next birthday. And so while I am here on earth with whatever time I have left, I want it to be um doing the things I love. I want I want to say I want to chase it, but I am chasing it. That's why I came out with a mini interview series called Chasing the Music, because it's me having a conversations with other creators, and you know, me as well as y'all on the other end of the screen, getting to know them and getting to know us, and understanding that like this is not a, oh, you need to do X, Y, and Z to get 1 million streams on Spotify, or you're 1 million YouTube subscribers, or this is what I did to perform with this celebrity, or did no. This is saying, hey, I'm a musician too, and I get you. It's hard. I don't see a lot of videos on YouTube about having empathy and understanding about how hard it is to do anything with the arts. Like anything with the arts. Shout out to a creator called Alicia Renice, the artist. I'm gonna link her stuff in the description box below, because I think she does an amazing job at just, hey, I'm a Black girl creative and it's hard. X, Y, and Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, like all of that. Like these, like just really diving into the world of being human and the different identities that we have, and you know how we ourselves don't necessarily make it hard because we're passionate, we want it, we're hungry for it, but just working around, you know, misogyny, capitalism, racism, misogynoir, colorism, texturism, featureism, all these different things, and just how hard it is to even believe in yourself. My voice cracked. Even believe in yourself, the different messages that you receive all of your life about how hard it is to do something, regardless of how you identify. And then the identities that society or stereotypes that society has placed on you is crazy. And then the grueling work that it takes, because there are some people on YouTube, on these streaming platforms, whatever, who have, you know, thousands, hundreds of thousands of views, and they still work full time, 9 to 5. And now that I'm really, really diving into, I guess, the content creation, I'm not an influencer, I'm an artist. No disrespect to influencers, but I specifically want to be known as a music artist. So it's no disrespect to influencers. Y'all do y'all thing. I love some of y'all. But now that I'm diving into, like, you know, taking a live performance or taking a behind the scenes studio a video and editing it in CapCut, you getting Canva to use the thumbnail, adding the thumbnail in, scheduling it in the social media content planner, calendar, platform, whatever, finding the best times on the post. Now that I'm really diving, looking at analytics, like, now that I'm really diving into it, I'm like, dang, yeah, I see why YouTube has to pay y'all. I see why y'all get brand deals and sponsored posts. I get it, I understand, and I'm not mad at the hustle because, yeah, it's wild out here. Also, yeah, I want to manifest a Jeep sponsorship. I think there's a car outside of my house. Um, yeah, I want to manifest a little Jeep sponsored post with my Renegade. I think it got discontinued. I'm not sure. I don't know if that was a rumor or not. Either way, manifesting that too. Boom, shout out. Yeah, I just got happy. I was a little at the beginning of this, but I just got happy. But yeah, I just want to come over here and just share some thoughts and maybe a little anxiety rant. Is that what this is? I don't know. But yeah, shout out to all of the creatives out there: music, art, dance, painting, sculpture, cinematography, movies, YouTube comedy skits. Just shout out to us because we keep the people entertained, you know. And yeah, it's hard. It's hard sometimes, y'all. Like I said, I was in a very hopeless space earlier this year, but I'm trying to make my way through. So yeah, drop some orange hearts in the comment section if you see me on Instagram or Facebook. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really active on Facebook. I feel like I got a Facebook because I feel like I gotta have it. But you know what? I'm gonna tap into the Facebook fam. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all some love. Yeah, drop some orange hearts in the comments if you see me anywhere. That is my favorite thing to see. And join the Wildflower Collective if you can, if you want to. It's absolutely no pressure. I'm still growing it and getting everything together. But yeah, I'm proud amongst other things, and I'm doing my best. Shout out to me, shout out to us, shout out to you. I'll see y'all in the next one.